All right, everybody, welcome back to the Eric and Tom Show. We got another video for you today. Another great tip helping you with your painting process. You know, you've taken the trouble up to this point, made all this baseboard here glow. I mean, just sharp. And what you don't want to do now that you're getting ready to cut in all this, we have a thing called Morse code, you know, kind of like beep, 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 beep. So you don't want the Morse code. You don't want the whatever color it is you're cutting. This is a 3/4 inch top to this 1x5. So the lower you get on this, check that sharp line out as you go. The lower you get on that, you don't want the bumping action to actually hit here and make a line on top of this. You want to actually stay on the wall. So there's a difference. And we're going to show you that difference. Check it out. I'm going to demonstrate up here on the wall so I don't have to redo the white up here. But check this out. Here's the difference. So a lot of people probably cut like this. You know, whatever brush you use, there's no wrong way, right way, what have you. Hey, if you want to come back over here, appreciate it. We're going to give them a view right here of this wall. Just back up just a little bit there. There you go. So whatever brush you use, no right or wrong way with that. Again, I use a 2-inch and it's got an angle on it. Whatever you're comfortable with. But what I want to show you is a lot of people that go to cut in right here on a straight line do this right here. Now, I know you're not going to leave that, but just hear me out. Let's fan that away. When you put this entire brush on and let that squish out and pull, granted, that made a straight line. The problem is, when you do that here, you're making a straight line that is actually going to hit on top of this back here in the crevice. And the more you keep getting the next coat of paint into that and keep going, that's the more you're going to see that on top of here. It's not going to end up being a sharp line like this guy. So, not to mention, no matter how thin that is, you always kind of leave a lip there. So I'm going to fan this out. We're going to start over, and I'm going to show you a different way. Okay, there's a lot of painters that paint like this. There's a lot that don't. So one more time, don't put the whole brush on there like that. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Instead, do it this way. Get the bulk of your paint off above, and I'm going to show you down here. Get the bulk of your paint off above. Turn your brush to where that tip is the only thing working for you. And what you're doing there is you're going to make a straight line, keeping the majority of your brush up away from that edge. It's going to make a straight line very thin instead of this way. That is a whole lot harder to control when you are doing as much base as going on in this house. Show them all over there. There you go. Just give them the long view. There you go. So when you got that much base going on in a home, that's one wall, and we've done this entire house already. This is a great way that helps me and Tom right here. Get the majority off. Right as I go down, I'm going to turn that brush, and I'm going to pull that brush sideways just like this. So what I'm doing, I'm using this like an ink pen. Okay? Using it just like an ink pen. Get the majority off and only have that tip drawing that razor sharp line. There's too much, the brush moves too uneven doing it this way, and you're trying to watch an entire brush instead of just watching a point. Once you get all that on there like that, it's just a matter of going back and fanning that stuff right in. Just like that. And then you just keep scooting down as you go. This is still wet, so I never start right at it. I start away from it to get that off, and then go right into it with that straight line. Same thing, get a little bit off, go right into it. Just like that. When you do this for hours on end, It is so easy to sit here and continuously bump that baseboard, and it becomes strenuous over time. You can't hold your hand as still. Think about it. This is only a short little video. When you do this for 8, 9, 10 hours on day one, next day you come in, you got more of it to do, 8, 9, 10 hours. Eventually your hand is not as sturdy and as straight and as careful as when you first started. So it just makes life easy. Getting through a huge home, a huge process, it just makes it easy to just keep going all day. It doesn't put as much stress on you. It makes it easier on you. Much easier to draw a straight line with the tip of that than it is the entire brush. So as usual, we hope this helps you at home. Until the next one, we'll see you back real soon.